It's your boy Jackie Dumpson. Check it out because I've been meaning to do this story, okay, but I haven't gotten around to it. Now, anybody knows me, like I really support and preach independence, especially for rap artists, man. You got a buzz out here, man. You worked hard. Somehow you got lucky. People are fucking with you. You're that guy. You need to use it and fucking leverage it, okay? You need to look at all these major record labels and realize they can't offer you shit other than to just make it a little bit easier for you, okay? Which means you could basically do what they do if you busted your ass a little bit more and you'd be getting all the cash. So I support people being independent, okay? And it doesn't only mean in music. It could be business ventures. It could be whatever you're trying to do in life, okay? It's a path less traveled, but it's not an easy path, but it's one that's very rewarding if you go down it, okay? Now, these couple young men, they sent me an email, and it looks like they're being bullied. Now, a lot of people send me emails about injustice happening to them, and sometimes I'm like, listen, man, y'all gotta go to the cops. Some people tell me about how somebody robbed them, and I'm like, yeah, don't tell me. I ain't the fucking police. Go to the cops. Sometimes people tell me, yo, somebody stole my bitch, and I'm like, tough luck, nigga. And then sometimes I hear a lot of times about people stole their album art, their fucking beat, all that shit. However, these guys, and I won't call their names, but they approached me about a particular case that's going on with them where they got something going on called HoodChella. Okay? Apparently, there is a big corporation that obviously runs something called Coachella. Okay? Now, HoodChella, obviously, it sounds like HoodChella would be probably the Coachella for the hood, right? Or probably a festival for the hood. Okay, let's not even say Coachella for the hood, right? Now, Coachella, basically, because they've been having a hard time selling out consistently, because nowadays there's so many fucking festivals, people aren't even excited by these lineups anymore. So Coachella ain't popping like it used to be. And Coachella basically sees somebody starts up something called HoodChella, and they're like, yo, whoa, you're a little bit too close to what we built. So basically, they send them a bunch of documentation, tell them to back the fuck off of calling their shit Coachella, and telling them, hey, if you don't do this, we're about to sue you, and we're going to get at least $100,000 from you. Now, these guys, and I told them, I said, listen, before I could even look into this, I need all the paperwork. I don't want to hear word of mouth. I need paperwork. To use a phrase they use popularly on the Shade Room, I need fucking receipts. Now, they sent me a lot of stuff, and they sent me paperwork that was sent to them by the lawyer of Coachella, and it seems like this is a bullying tactic. Now, I don't think Coachella got a case. If what they're really trying to say is you're infringing on their trademark, except Coachella and HoodChella, that's two different things, and really they're not using Coachella to promote their brand, but it's a common tactic by a big company to scare off a couple little guys. Okay, so I don't really see it going anywhere, but from what these guys are telling me, the company which owns Coachella, they're going really hard with it. Apparently one of these guys got fired because they got a private investigator on the job. It's kind of really messy, okay? Now, I'm just going to put the information out there because I want you guys to do a little bit of research, okay? HoodChella, I want you guys to look into it. As I said, I think a lot of people should check this out because it's a lot of times, man, when you're small, you're independent, and these big companies feel threatened, they'll get you the fuck on out of here. Okay, whether they gotta threaten you, get you clapped, I mean, if they gotta stalk your mama, fuck your bitch, they'll do whatever to get you on out of here. And that's probably one of the reasons they're fucking with these guys. Now, I would say the cello part kinda, the only cello I fucking know that's not an instrument, which is actually a cello, right, would probably be Coachella. So I get the cello part. I don't know, you could name it something hood, something else, right? Maybe that's probably a good idea. However, I do see that they kind of have the right to name it whatever they want to name it because they're not calling it Hood Coachella. They're not saying Coachella for the hood. They're just saying HoodChella. And it might sound complicated to you guys, but the trademarks that I read in the paperwork basically say that they have a trademark to Coachella, not Ella. Okay, so it would leave it up to anybody else if you wanted to name it HoodChella, Urbanella, it could be fucking Salmonella, it would be fine. That's what you would think. But obviously, the company's probably saying, yo, we need all these ticket sales. You about to get people confused. We got to get you the fuck up on out here. Okay, so I want you guys to check it out. I think it's a very interesting case. And I read it and I'm like, damn, They are really about to bully these guys. And the thing is, man, Coachella got all the lawyers. They're willing to spend all the money in court. And I don't think these guys are willing to go to the court. You know what I mean? If you're going to go independent, you got to be willing to go fight that fight. All right. So you guys can comment. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. But I don't like when independent dudes get bullied by any corporation. That's the reason why I'm doing this. I don't like it. I think it's a big corporation trying to flex their wings and really trying to bully somebody, which I don't really think they got a case. But I think they're trying to bully the smaller guy on the block. So you guys check it out, man. It's your boy Akademiks. I'm out.